Okay, everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a review, Once Upon a Time review. It's really late. I usually do it during the day, but I was kind of busy today, so and I'm using the webcam. I usually use camera, but this takes a shorter time to upload. So this is episode 7 of Once Upon a Time. This was a good episode. It starts off with Ariel. She goes to Storybrooke, and she has to get the box from Mr. Gold, and I forget what she does with the he does with the box. So her and Regina make a deal or something, I think, and she says, I will give you legs forever or whatever, or you can be a mermaid or a human whenever you want. I like that idea. Instead of just being one or the other, you could be both if you wanted to. And so she goes to Storybrooke. This is the first episode we see Storybrooke in season 3, so I'm really excited. I was really excited because I actually really, in season 2 and 1, I actually liked the Storybrooke scenes a little bit more than the fairy tale scenes. I don't know, I was just more interested in the Emma and Regina and all of them, even though I adore, like, the Evil Queen and Snow White, and, they're my two favorite Disney characters. Um, um, I, um, I like this then, back in Neverland, Regina, Neo, Hook, Emma, Snow, and Charming are still trying to figure out how to get Henry back. I was kind of distracted during this episode, because other people were around, and I usually do watch it each episode. I haven't for the past 3 episodes, but I usually do watch, each episode and, the, day after, but I need to start doing that again. But Snow is really upset with Charming for not telling him about his decision, and he didn't want to tell her because he doesn't want her to stay there with him. So I think I can see it now. They're gonna try to figure some way to make him go off Neverland, because he's not gonna stay on Neverland. I just already know it's, so I think that oh, you have to stay on Neverland whole thing was kind of not, meant, because he's Prince Charming and he needs to be with Snow, and they need to be either in the Enchanted Forest or back in Storybrooke. All of them, Mr. Gold, Neil, Hook, Emma, Regina, they need to be back in Storybrooke. Because, I liked Neverland at first, and I, I liked learning about it, but now I'm kind of getting like, okay, time to go back to Storybrooke. And I really, really don't like Peter Pan. And also we learned that it's kind of a love triangle now with, Hook and Emma and Neil. Hook and, Hook and Neil, we learned that Hook is now in love with Emma for after kissing her, and Hook tells Neil that he kissed her, and Neil, of course, says, oh, maybe she wasn't thinking right or whatever, because he thinks she's in love with him. So they're kind of both, like, trying to win Emma's heart. Now, and Emma tells him, I don't have time for love. The only love in my life right now is Henry. And I actually like that, because that is the only love in her life, really. She really doesn't. She's the type of person that doesn't need a man. Same with Regina. Although I think Regina should have a happy ending. Um, and now my personal opinion, I know there's a lot of Hook and Emma fans out there. I really don't want them to get together. I want Neil and Emma stay together. Because, I really like, in season 2, I really like the episodes. that involves Neil and Emma, and Emma will always love Neil, so, and I don't think she really loves Hook yet. Maybe she'll fall in love with him, so, right now I think she's more focused on Henry, if anything, to get him, because, you know, they're not there for love and dating and stuff, so I think they should put all that away, for until they get back to Storybrooke. They can figure all that out. Emma can, you know, decide who she really wants to be, but I'm really hoping she sticks with Neil. You know, maybe they can move in together, get a house, and I don't know, but we learned that they are trying to catch a shadow to get back to Storybrooke, or I think, no, I don't know if it's to get back to Storybrooke or to get to Henry. And they have to go to this place, called Dark Hollow, and they go, and it reminds me of, like, a dark forest, which, I mean, in a way, it pretty much is, like, you know, reminds me of somewhere, like, the Evil Queen would send Snow White or somewhere. Um, and, um, so they have this coconut thing where it attracts the shadow, so Neil and Hook are fighting over, a, lighter and a bunch of, I kind of lost track during this scene, I wasn't paying attention or whatever. A lot of shadows, came and were attacking them, I think, and the shadows reminded me something like right out of a Disney movie. You know, the CGI in this episode was a little better. You know, in the last few episodes, the CGI has not been good. Like the last episode when we saw Ursula, you know, the real Ursula, as a statue, that was horrible. So I think, you know, but it is understandable. I much would have preferred to see Ursula as a person instead of a CGI thing. But, you know, for places like, you know, Dark Hollow or like enchanted places, it's cool, you know, to use CGI, and that's what it should be used. But for like in the Enchanted Forest, you know, in season 1 and 2, they did use, it looked like real locations, so that's really good, because you know, enchanted forest, you think of, you know, this enchanted place, but it is a forest, so, and they could, I guess, really make it CGI-ish, so, but, then, back in Storybrooke, um, um, Ariel meets Belle, and I mean, actually, you know, in the beginning of the episode, it goes back to the finale of season 2, and where Rumple says Belle can't go with them, which I really wanted Belle to go with them, but, you know, she, obviously, there's plans for her in Storybrooke, and he gave her the hidden spell. Well, it leaves off. It was really cool. It, you know, leaves off, you know, Hook, all of them go to Neverland, and it shows what Belle did right after they left, you know, so her and Blue Fairy and all of them put the cloak over the town, but this was someone trying to get into the town, and that is, these two boys, and they're trying to get into the town to get something to save someone. Now, these two boys are John and Michael Darling, and you all know from Peter Pan, the two, they're grown up now. They meet, you know, they catch, Belle and Ariel, and they tie them up, and Belle says, you know, Ariel get them out with her fin, and they're about to kill this, like, smash this box thing, and Belle says, no, you can't, you know, it will kill a lot of people we care about. Then we learn that they are only doing it to save their sister, Wendy, because Peter Pan has her prisoner on Neverland. Now, this confused me. I know Once Upon a Time changes a lot of the Disney fairy tale themes, because I only seen Peter Pan. I haven't seen it in you know, long time, and I just remember Peter, like, really likes Wendy, like a crush. So, and I know Peter Pan's like this new villain, You know, as much as I like Regina as, you know, this good person, I really love that. I love it when she does good stuff. I love it when her and Emma work together. But at the end of the day, she is the evil queen. So I think in Mr. Gold, I like it when he does good stuff too. Like, cause you know, evil's not born, made. It's not born, it's made. So I really would like to see, you know, maybe Peter Pan's backstory. Like, why is he so mean? Like, why is he so cruel? Because we did get Regina's backstory. We haven't really got Rumple's backstory yet. I hear talks of his father coming into the show soon, so I'm not sure what that is. So, but Belle promises John and Michael that they will try to save Wendy, and Henry finally meets Wendy, and I think it's a trap or something. And there's a scene where finally Snow, because Charming is trying to get Mary Margaret Snow to talk to him, and she finally does, and she kind of explodes. And it's a cute scene, you know. We're all used to, I adore the Disney Snow White. It's my all-time favorite Disney movie. I adore the Evil Queen, but Snow White, you know, we're all used to, you know, the cheery, happy, at least I am, you know, always smiling Snow White. But I think it was cool to see her kind of get mad, you know, like, you know, and ignore her because, you know, love. So this episode was really great. It's on ABC.com. If you miss the episode on TV, you can go on ABC.com and watch it. The only thing I hate about ABC.com, there are ads, so that kind of sucks too. So stay tuned for next week's review. I think I might just start using the webcam easier, because it is easier, so I don't have to hook up everything, and so we'll see how I'm feeling. But next week's episode looks really intense. I'm not sure if this is the last episode that they're on Neverland. I hope it is, but you never know. With this show, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen until the end. You never know who's gonna, die off. You never know who's gonna come. I'm sure there's gonna be new characters to come. I really would like to see Cruella de Vil, actually, and I would be so happy if Glenn Close came back, because either the best ones are Glenn Close and the Disney ones. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please subscribe to this channel and have a great day. Bye.